We live. Welcome back to another session of Car Talk TV. It's Sunday. It's 5 o'clock. So y'all know what time it is. It's your host today, Car Show Rel. We got an exclusive one today. The real Jules. What's up, my guy? We got a real one in here today. Female CEO. She runs her own business. She runs her own car club. She's in the cars, man. It's gonna be super dope, super dope. No Limit Eddie. Hey, Jules, man. I stepped back on the scene just to peek a little bit. People been asking about us, man. They asking for the OGs to come back on the scene, man. They asking for the OGs to come back on the scene. What we gonna do? Are we gonna step out one more time next summer, next year? I mean, I don't know. I've been talking to a few people, and we chop it up. We talk about business, but we also every now and then talk about the cars that we did back in the day. Ooh, I'm ready when you are, man. We might just have to do it one more time. E Vapors, what's up, my guy? Motozilla. Silverback Gorilla, what's up? Sicko Sid, what is up? Man, we got a nice crew in here today. But yeah, man, they've been asking about the OGs. I've been out the car scene for roughly about 8 years. Just handling biz, We're going on 8 years, just handling biz, and man, I still got that itch for one more build, or even a few more builds. But I got a few cars in mind. The streets need us, bro. It's not the same. They done messed up our house while we've been gone. Look, man, and you know what? Our guest today, Chinkii, she's on the current car scene. She's been holding down the fort. I would say kind of took over what we've been doing as far as the car shows. But I would say as of really this year, you know, um since COVID came, I kind of had a little bit of downtime, so I'm able to creep out a little bit, check out what's going on in the car scene of the Baltimore and DMV. And they still got some cars, man. They still got some cars. But I know the OGs would love to, pull something out of the garage, take that cover off, and just ride out. One last time, or whenever we can all come out. Dr. Joe Peters, what is up? What is up? We're in the building. Man, do me a favor, guys. Go over to our YouTube channel. Go over to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. We're looking to grow that. We're going to be shooting some live videos directly to YouTube that won't be uploaded on Instagram. So be sure to go over to our YouTube, and we'll probably do some lives, once we hit that 1K. Oh, we got Chinkii is in here, so let's get this party started, man. Let's do it. New York in your city is in the building, man. Make sure y'all go check out New York in your city as well. He got a dope podcast. He's interviewing a bunch of car guys and girls, so make sure y'all go show him some love. Oh, and also I'm rocking my Real Car Girls Matters sweatshirt. I got a rep. I got
Yeah.
a rep. I got a rep. Um, and I'll let you explain the Real Car Girls Matter and explain yourself. But with further ado, we bring it in Chinkii, the CEO, the female rider holding it down for the DMV Baltimore area. For those who don't know you, just give a little quick background of who you are.
All right. So I'm Chinkii. I'm the CEO of Disturbance Auto Fan. We are based in Baltimore, Maryland. It's about 40 of us. And then we also have some members that moved to Texas. So we also have Disturbance Texas right now. Um, I also have Disturbance Shop. which is where I do like the graphics, the decals, the t-shirts. Now I'm rapping and everything. That hoodie. Um, Also, I have Real Car Girls Matter, which is like a all female movement because you know, ladies, we is doing it this year. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know, that movement is like it took off this year. Like we're hosting car shows, we're traveling. We had a car meet today. We're gonna do a give back. We're already planning for 2021. Big move, definitely. Hey, New York in your city.
New York
Um,
City, legend, legend, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in for sure.
yeah. So it's exciting. 2021 is gonna be great. Like
For sure.
absolutely.
For sure. For sure. So I found out about you um maybe about 2 years ago. Yeah, I would say about 2 years ago. Because I always try to keep my ears to what's going on in the car scene. Um, I'm a car guy by heart, even though I'm not that heavily into the customizing cars right now. I'm more so into getting luxury cars, doing business and everything like that. I still like to keep my eyes and ears on to what's going on. And I noticed that your crew as well as pretty much was in the streets, taking over, kind of picking up. I looked at it as you guys were picking up from where we left off. And I'm gonna get into that because I got a couple questions to ask you about that. But take us back to the beginning, Chinkii. Take us back to your first car. What was your first car you ever owned? Not your first build, but your first car.
I'm so sorry, but it like broke up the last.
Okay,
Can you hear
can you
me?
hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, I hear you now. Yes, I hear you
Okay.
now.
Cool, cool, cool. So I
All
was
right.
saying, take us back to the very beginning, not your first build, but your first car that you ever owned. What would that be?
Okay, so my first car was a Dodge Neon.
Dodge Neon. Okay. Was it a
Yeah.
SRT or was it just a regular?
No, it was a regular schmegler. It was pink. Um, my godfather had got it for me at a auction because he knew
So
I was real big on like Fast and the Furious, so I had like the lights on it, on the wheels and everything. My mama got me some tint. I did like the speakers and everything, put some rims on it. Um, yeah, that was my first baby.
okay,
And then I
okay.
wanted a
So,
truck.
so did you go from the Neon to the truck?
Yeah, so what happened was I caught a
Okay.
flat. I caught a flat and then I didn't want to ride around with a donut. That was corny. So I ended up riding my dad's Xterra. He had a Nissan Xterra. And I don't know, like after riding up so high, I didn't want to go back down to a car. So he finally took me to a
Dominant,
lot and
feeling dominance on the
yeah,
on the road. Yeah.
so he finally took me to a lot and let me pick what I wanted. And I always wanted a Jeep. So that's when I grabbed that '01 Cherokee. And that was
Okay.
the first
Okay.
car that I bought on my own.
Okay. So was that the car that got you into the car game? The Cherokee?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Set
That's
the
the
scene
car.
for me. What year was that?
I don't know why it's breaking up. I'm so sad. You said what?
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but it's like it's a really bad connection.
Oh no. Sound check, sound check. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Am I good? Do I sound clear? Am I muffled? Quick sound check, folks. Let me know. Tatted up, low,
Yeah.
split and
We
Mozzie, fat cat.
we need a yeah. I think it's clearing up now. Can y'all hear me?
Sound check. E Vapors, let me know. Can you hear us? Are we good?
I don't even see anything moving at the bottom.
Yeah, people saying clear.
It says sound great. Okay.
Somebody,
All
yeah,
right, we clear
everybody's
now.
saying
I
clear.
I hear you again.
Okay, cool. Fat cat, what's
You
good?
said
What's good?
relocate.
I can type, and yes, I hear. All right, so we both.
I
So
turned my Wi-Fi off and everything. Okay.
okay, bet. So when you got to Jeep, was that your first car that got you into the car game? And if so, what year was that?
I'm sorry. It's really like chopping out. It's so
Oh
wet.
man, everybody saying I sound clear. I can hear you.
All
It
right,
must
now I
be
can hear you. Now I can hear you. Now I about to say
okay.
I'm about to relocate for real. I'm at the
All right.
mall.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So
But
y'all know
yeah,
about.
yeah, my first car in a car world was the Jeep Cherokee. Um I got that like my last year of college. I was playing ball before I got into the car world. I was a hooper.
Okay, dope, dope.
So yeah, so that's the first one I started modding and everything. So I felt like that was the first car that I bought. So my parents couldn't be like, "Oh, what you doing in my car?" You know what I'm saying? So first car I bought. So I did everything to it.
Okay, and what year was that?
Oh one.
Oh one. No,
Mhm.
no, no, not the year of your truck. What year was it when you grabbed the ring?
Oh, I graduated college in 2009.
Okay, okay. So you've been in the game for roughly about 10 years,
Yeah,
11
so
years.
yeah, so when I first came out, I was solo and I just would go to like the park on Sundays and then I would pop up to like a couple shows. Like I've been to what's his name? DJ Cut shows. I've been to your shows. Um yeah, but I was like dolo when I first came out.
Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, so you've been on the scene for 10 years. I've been off the scene for almost 8 years.
Hmm.
Every now and then, I would say twice, probably within the last 7 years, I got to get a little glimpse of the Baltimore car scene. Um, could you describe how the scene is right now versus how it was when you first got in the game? Because I know it's
Okay,
changed.
so when I first got in the game, it was exciting. It was nice to see like all the builds and everything. Everything seemed like really like put together as far as like car clubs, everything seems so like organized and whatnot. Um Now I feel like everything just evolved really. Like I feel like I don't know, like there's it's bigger. Like it was big then, but I feel like it's bigger now. Of course, the
Mm,
Mopars is like taking over.
yeah,
But
I'll be seeing the Mopar guys be
I mean
going
back I
having
mean
in
back
the
then
street.
it was like the VIX. It was like the VIX and whatnot. So now it's
Right.
like the Mopars and whatnot. So it's like I think it's just evolving. It's getting better. It's getting a little bit more lit. But what I did notice in Baltimore was that like our scene was kind of like getting a little like boring because nobody was really hosting events, nobody was really doing anything. And I personally felt like I missed that. So that's why I was like, fuck it, I'm about to just have a show or something. Like I've been to enough, I know how it goes. I'm finna try this thing and see what happens. And then one show led to another show, to another show, to another show. The people call me like, when you having a show? I'm like, fuck it, let's do it next weekend. Like, so
So
that's just how that happened.
let's talk about that because my main thing was it really wasn't no shows going on in Baltimore. We used to have to go to like OC. We had to go really like deep in the county in order to go shows. So my thought process was let me get with a team, get with my club, let me get with a couple other people who know about promoting, and let's hold some car shows in Baltimore. And this because we had all the cars, but it was no events. It was just a park. So we did
Right.
that from 2008 to really 2012, 2013. Um, but you kind of picked up where we left off, which I like. I think that's dope. So walk me through your process, your mind process, because you just spoke on a little bit. So let's
Yeah.
segue into that. Like how did you get that mindset? Like, man, look, I go from solo riders to now I got a club to ain't nobody hosting shows. So I'm gonna take over and I'm gonna throw shows, and I'm gonna strap it on my back, and I'm gonna just be held accountable for how the scene is gonna be as far as this show thing, because I see that's bringing people back together like how it was
Hmm.
back in the.
Yeah. So basically, like I said, I've been attending your shows. I've been going to DJ Cut shows. I've been traveling to different shows all around. Pull up or shut up. I've been doing all them shows. So then for it to have like a year of nothing, DJ Cut stopped. You didn't have your Crown Me King. Pull up or shut up ain't happening. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, we used to do that all the time. So it's like I don't know. I just felt like I had to do something. Like I hit Tone up. I'm like, yo, we gotta do something. Like we have to have like a car show, whatever. And he was with it. I asked my club, they're with it. They're like, sure. I mean, like I said, I've been to enough that I was just like, all right, fine. So then it's like one just really just led to another, and it's something that I enjoy doing. Like when we first started doing it, it was really just coming out of pocket. You know, getting trophies, setting everything up. And it's like I'm not even done. Like I really want to take the shows like to the next level. Like I've been offered to do a show at Camden Yards, the
Dope.
Fit Timonium Fairgrounds. People are like, "Hey, I got a restaurant I'm opening up. You throw something here, throw something at my shop." And it's like I gotta sit there and I gotta think, and then it really gets overwhelming. But at the same time, it's dope because I feel like for the people that still wanna do shows and stuff, it's still giving them like a show, because a lot of the shows that you see now is like more so classic cars, and people be like, oh, I'm not going to do that. What's the categories? Because if you do notice within my shows, I started out having like maybe like 20, 30 trophies. Now I'm up there. Like Tina be like, all right, how many you need? Like I'm trying to do first, second, and thirds, and I'm just going all out. Bikes, slingshots. I'm trying to get everybody involved, everybody to come out. It's always a vibe. Y'all know I'm a mom, so it's always kid friendly because my daughter be running the little concession stand. So, I definitely just want to keep that going because I mean that's just what I love to do. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? We had one little hiccup this year. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I almost got discouraged because I just feel like you you do things for people from the kindness of your heart, and then people, you know what I'm saying, want to fuck that shit up. But my club was
Right.
right behind me. They was like, nah, you can't let, that wasn't your fault. You can't let that happen. But I got to stop like getting so into it, thinking everything's my fault when it's not. But, like I said, it's more to come. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Like it's finna get bigger, better. I made a lot of out of state friends. They be like, yo, you come down here, I'll come up there and say less. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to travel. I had 300K on my old one. It ain't nothing.
Nice.
So
Oh, you about that life for real.
yeah, absolutely. Pour it in the
Look,
antifreeze. I'm making it. You ain't saying
look, you got
nothing.
you got my support. You got my support. I love the movement. That's why I also reached out to you when we first met with Tank.
Hmm.
Tank management called me and said, hey, look, we need some cars for a parade. I reached out to a bunch of people. People who I haven't talked to in quite a while as well. And you pulled up. You ain't just pull up with just two cars because we ain't know how big they
Right.
wanted the car lineup. We ain't want to say you could bring your whole 40 with you,
I
and
know.
everybody bring their whole 40 with them. We ain't really know. So we
Yeah,
like,
you
look,
started something. You started something in that group chat too, because I was like, you know what I'm saying, trying to handpick, but then it ended up getting in there. Everybody like, but what about me? I'm like, look,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I mean, look, they wanted what they wanted. So that's why I was like, look, just send us photos, and I send it over to our manager because obviously, they want a certain look
Right.
for Javante and for representing the city. But y'all came out and did y'all thing. So talk to me about the club. Like how did you start the club? When did it start? I heard that it was first all girls, there was no guys, and then it
Yeah.
evolved. So
Oh, this about to get
let's talk
interesting.
about that.
So back in 2012, um, me and my homegirls, like I said, we've been going to car shows and stuff, but they've been riding with me. So I'm like, yo, like everybody been trying to recruit me. I'm like, yo, let's just do like an all girls thing. So they're down, my homegirls down for whatever. Like, we going, yeah, we out here, we gonna do it. So, it was like five of us. Then I had like a couple more girls come along. But then like I don't know. I felt like I was the only one really like hitting shows and traveling. Everybody just wanted to hop in the Jeep, and that wasn't cool. Like I wanted them to ride out with me and
Right.
everything. And I would hang out with like Takeover, and they was so big, and Caddy Inc. They had all their members, so I'm just like, and then it was just me, so I was just like, ugh, you know. So I was like, that's whack. So then, Baby Doll from Houston reached out to me, and she's like, hey, like, I have an all pink line, but they're in
Remember
Houston.
that.
So I was just like,
Remember that.
she's like, but maybe we could start something up in Baltimore or whatever. And so, I got affiliated with them. But then it was just like, it's cool because I went down to Houston, I met up with her, and she's dope. Car's dope, everything. But it was just like I wanted some shit at home. Like I wanted people that was gonna stunt with me at home. It's nothing like having friends and that come out with you, travel with you, shows with you, meets with you, pull up deep, look good.
Yep.
So, Kalon and Jordan, they was like, you should add girls to the club. I mean, guys to the club. I was like, nah, we gonna do this girl thing. We gonna do this girl thing. I was so strong on girl power. Yeah, no. So we added guys. So listen, we added guys like 2000, I want to say like 2014-ish. But I
Okay.
just felt like my lineup wasn't dope enough for us to go from Disturbance, the all girls club, to both. We had to come out hard because I didn't want my guys to be like, "Oh, y'all gay. That's a girls club. Y'all gay." Because then I had to fight you. Say no, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to like we had to come out hard. So next thing you know, what you call him? Kawan went and grabbed the Charger. I had Rico. He had the Challenger. Jordan. He grabbed his Impala. Ty had a charge. Like, yo, I was like, oh, we going off. Okay, bet. So next thing you know, we like 50 members deep. And I'm just like, God damn. So like, we grew. But then we started enforcing the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for us to stay on top, like we have to have some type of structure. I
Mm-hmm.
feel as though every year I'm trying to do something different to my car, so I feel as though my club should be doing the same. So we require 3 mods after you take that car off the lot. What 3 mods have you done? You know what I'm saying? And then when you
Mm-hmm.
get here, you have 90 days. You have to get 3 more mods. Every member has to get a new major mod. Major mod, I'm talking paint. You got to get rims, a system. If you upgrade your engine, that's fine as well. Um, but everybody has to have mods. Like there are no weak links. You know, uh,
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
hobby. This is
You're breaking up, Chinkii. You're freezing up. Freezing up, Chinky.
yeah.
I can hear you now, but it's kind of freezing up a little bit. All right, we're gonna see if she can get a signal so that we can get back at it. Jules said she the female version of you. Bro, you know how we was back in the day, man. You had the our thing was we're gonna try to get it back on. Our thing was we you gotta have rims. Like, we was crushing them. We like, man, look, you can ride fact, you can have no tents, no system or anything. But our main thing was rims because we wanted to stunt. We wanted to look good. So yeah, you can have tents, you can have HIDs, but our main thing was like, man, you gotta look good when you coming through the park or when you coming through a show or whatever the case might be. You gotta have rims. Then we evolved to, dudes started getting Lambo doors. bigger wheels, custom wraps, theme cars. Man, this started to get super crazy. He said, "We the reason why every car club exists." That's a fact. When we first came out, I'm trying to get Chinkii back. When we first came out, it was us and Crown Vic Boys. That's a known fact. Us and Crown Vic Boys, as far as our generation of car clubs back in 2004. But Jules, I gotta get you up on here, man. I gotta get you up on here because your car was crazy. The legendary, you riding you ride through the park and the car burnt down and people was like, oh, laughing. And then you came back the next week with the newer car. Oh my God, that still shocks me to this day how quick you bounce back, fam. We gotta get you on Car Talk, but we got Chinkii back. We got the
Yeah,
we got the good Wi-Fi. We got the good signal yet.
I'm on my other phone, so we good now.
Oh, okay. Right, so she switched. So yeah, you was talking about your auto club. Y'all started coming out.
Right.
Y'all enforce certain rules.
Hmm.
People started to do that upgrade. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish on that.
Right. Yeah. So like I was saying, we do require the mods and everything. We don't have any weaklings. Every one of my members has 3 mods. You could pick any one. They all have more than 3 mods. My prospects that are coming in now, they are fucking amazing. Like Trini, I know the white Durango. He has like the wrap, the wheels. He got the lights and everything. So it's like they're like impressive. They're like keeping me on my toes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, like I'm the main one talking shit. Like I'd be like, if your car looks better than your board, your CEO, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So with them
yeah,
always getting upgrades and whatnot, I have to keep getting upgrades because it's like,
yeah.
wait a
You
minute.
got to put you back in the lab. Yeah, that puts you
Yeah.
back in the lab.
Yeah, I have to stay on top of that. But everybody that's on my board, they stay on top of everybody else. They all encourage themselves, each other. They a lot of my people are business people, entrepreneurs. They have their career. You know what I'm saying? I have like a dope group of people. Like I've never met a more doper group of people. Like they help each other. If one of us falls, like we're all quick to help each other. I know everybody be like, well, it's not about the mods and stuff, it's about the family. Like we are that. Like
Yeah,
90% of my week I'm with them. They're with me. They're popping up at the shop. We're having meetings. We're eating. We're on the phone. We're talking. We're talking about new mods. We're helping each other put on mods. We have people that do lights in my club and other things with cars. So it's like it's a dope atmosphere. I feel as though it was a dope idea to add guys, cause you know what I'm saying. So it's like
look how you
I
grew,
don't
right?
regret anything. We're still getting people that want to prospect with us, which is still dope as
So
well. Yeah.
how do people doing? How do people become members?
Basically they just hit us up. They hit us up, and then normally after we give them the rundown, they either run or be with it. So basically, if you be like you hit any member, you'll say, hey, how do I join Disturbance? They'll say, what kind of car do you have? They normally say it. What have you done to it since you got it off the lot? You say, oh, I just got it. I'm about to get some tint. Or when you get 3 mods, then you come holler at us. They say tint don't count. Tint's not a mod. You know what I'm saying? We got fire cars without tint, so it's like it's not a mod. Sorry.
Right,
Decals, it's not.
right.
I know I do decals, but it's not a mod. Doesn't count. So we like, or you got to get one major mod, and you know what I'm saying, and then come back. So then most of the time they'll go and they'll get something and be like, I'm back. But those are people that we look for because they're like, oh shit, well, I gotta get something done so I can be a part of Disturbance. Then you got the people that be like, oh, I'm gonna go somewhere else or start my own club. So be it. Like we're
So
for everything. Do you at your pace. But by May 1st, you gotta have them 3 mods if you want to ride with us. And rims have to be one of them by May 1st. So
when you jumped off, I was talking about that, right? With Crush 'em, our main thing was really rims. Our main thing was like, I got a lot of people that's probably still mad at me right now. They was mad at me since '06
oh man.
that I said that they couldn't get down. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that was one of the things. Like, you know, people was coming to us, and Jules can contest to it. People was coming to us, bro. I want to get down. And these are people that I knew, that I was cool with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, you gotta get some rims. Get some rims, then holler at us. You
Yep.
know, we'll fill you out, let you ride with us a couple times. Cause you gotta vibe with not only do we gotta vibe with you, but you gotta vibe with us too.
Yeah.
And then some people was with it, they joined, and the thing that you said, some people was like, yo, F crush them, F bro, I'm gonna start my own crew. You
That's
know, we
fact.
gonna sign on them. We gonna come through on them, and you know, it was all good. It was all camaraderie or whatever the case might be. It kept us sharp on our toes. But you know, enough about me. Being a girl in the car world, like how is that? Because it's predominantly male dominated. You know, you coming on the scene as a female CEO.
Right.
That's different. Because I don't think even from back in the day. I mean, we had first ladies and VPs, but there was no female CEO. Maybe until you and I think VCC. I
Mm-hmm.
think you know that's ran by damn, I can't think of her name with the Pontiac and with the Camaro. So
Yeah.
but that didn't come until later. So you know how is it running your own club? You know, you're a female in the car scene. How was that?
Actually, it was hard. So, like I said, when I came out in 2012, of course, everybody expected my club to flop. They expected it not to last. They expected us to get all sorted out. That's just
Right.
what it is. Like they think, all girls is out here just to be out here hoeing and doing shit or whatever.
Dang.
So, I mean, that's keep it a stack. So that's just not me. Like I'm always a perfectionist. I'm always trying to help others and build the brand. So like I feel like that's what made me kind of stand out in my own way. And then of course I'm a businesswoman as well. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard because at the same time I feel like I don't think I don't know. I be feeling like sometimes guys don't listen or whatever. When I first started, now they listen, you know what I'm saying? But it was hard, but now I'm starting to, what I'm saying, I'm fitting in. I think I made my name, I made my mark, you know what I'm saying? My club, they listen and whatever I say, it happens. Like the guys make sure it happens. Anything outside of the club, like as far as me having to like control stuff, like my guys are on it. So I feel like with them backing me, like I definitely I'm better now. I was definitely intimidated before because I was scared my club was going to flop. When the it started dwindling down, and I was just like, oh god. And then like adding guys, I didn't know if they was gonna listen, because
Hmm.
guys are. So I don't know. I mean now it's great. Everything's great. I don't have no problem doing anything. I'm not intimidated by nothing. I'm not scared to do anything. Like I said, people are reaching out to me to host stuff with us and do stuff with us. Shit, people are still amazed that I'm the CEO. Like they be like, "Oh yeah, I know that pink Jeep." They're like, "Yeah, she the CEO." They're like, "What? She ain't told me that." Like, y'all, like I feel like we all run it, so I don't have to keep telling you I'm the CEO. I'm the CEO. I'm the
Right.
CEO.
Right.
So I definitely made my mark, and I'm definitely proud of what I've done. I'm proud that I stuck to it. I've never been a quitter. But I'm definitely glad I stuck to it because, like I said, calling a female like, oh, they're gonna be hoes, this and that. That shit hurt. You like, damn. Well, I don't want to be that one, but I wasn't scared. I stayed and I thugged it out, and don't regret it.
Yeah, I'm glad you stayed with it. You know, I didn't know your humble beginnings, but you know, everybody typically have a humble beginning. Nobody normally starts something, you know, and it pops out right away. You know, and that's what me and Eve Akers talks about a lot. You know, when it comes to business, when it comes to pretty much anything what you're doing in life, you got to fight for it. You know, nothing is going to be handed to you. No matter the circumstances, no matter if you got a boatload of money. There's people with we talked about this earlier. There's people with a boatload of money, you
Yeah,
know, millions of subscribers, millions of followers. But you know, in the real world, do people respect you?
Right.
You know,
And
do people show you?
I loved when y'all talked about that because it really doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, about social media and who follows you on social media because you could be anybody on social media. I've met
Absolutely.
some this year, I've met some dope people. Like it's this lady, Darlene, who travels over 200 miles to my car shows and she's been to three, you know,
Wow.
and like she's just an older woman who just enjoys going to shows and she's been killing it taking home, you know, queen of the show. She comes out with the presentation, everything. She got fiberglass, her car is done from the hood to the trunk, like custom,
Wow.
you know, and that shit's dope and she doesn't even have social media. But if you be like, you see her Pontiac, you be like, oh, that's Darlene. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter. It really matters what you bring to the table at the end of the day. Like, what have you done for the CCC? You know what I'm saying? How is your personality? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be stuck up and, oh, I got this many followers. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because niggas know you on the
Yep.
street. Then what? You know what I'm saying? You just nothing but a social media personality and anybody could do that. You could be what you want on social
Well,
media.
facts, facts. I'm gonna shout out a couple people, and then I'm gonna get to Croc 392 question.
hmm
We got Croc 392 in here. Densliz, PR, Darius, Silverback Gorilla, VW Shouty, Black Baltimore, Mr. Lee 1218, Split This, Lee Corvette, Jade's mom. We got a couple dope people up in here, man. L Bugs, L Boogies, Lipstick Lover. So we got a question.
Yeah.
Croc 392 asked, what do you think your biggest mistake was with your club? So I would guess he's talking about not now, but from the beginning, maybe when things may have got a little bit rocky and you started to, maybe waver and give up.
hmm I think the biggest mistake was probably not adding God sooner.
Yeah. As
Like,
soon as you add guys, it took off.
yeah, like my thing is I'm all down. Like that's I mean, Real Call Girls Matter is taking off. So it's like I can't even say it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finding a lot of like-minded females. But at the time back then, it probably was because I feel like guys are more proactive when it comes to like doing things to their cars. The ladies, they gotta see it first and then be like, oh, okay, bet I'm gonna do that too. Or I'm gonna do something like that, but I'm gonna do it in purple. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for guys. But at the same time, like I said, I can't have an all girls club, bring guys in and we not have a hard lineup because y'all gonna be called gay and everything else. And I will fight you. It's like nah. But I asked, when I did bring guys into it, I did ask them, I said, did y'all want to change the name? They said no. So I got to keep my name.
Look, y'all got a super dope lineup. I got to meet a couple of the female crew members of yours today. They got some nice cars that's be more scat. Man, that's the guy. He got that freaking camel wrap that's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Shout out to
that's
you, my
that's
guy. Shout
main
out to you.
man right there. Like he was the main one. Like Chinkii, you should add guys. I'm like, no, we doing the girl thing. Add guys. No, add guys. So you don't want to add guys. Hey, come on. Remember you said I should add guys. Let's do it. So me, him, and Jordan, Kalon, and Amani, we all sat down at IHOP and Rico, and we all sat down at IHOP. I said, look, y'all, we gonna do it. We gonna have to come out hard. We gonna have to like put some rules down and follow them. And that's exactly what we did, and that's why we are as big as we are with modded cars.
So, as far as you being a business owner, kind of shifting a little bit. Obviously I'm repping the merch.
Yeah.
For the people that's on here right now on a live chat, definitely go support her. She has. I'm gonna let her tell it, but she got a custom vinyl shop, and also she has a apparel shop. So, I want to get into you telling us a little bit about the business, but what made you go into that particular business?
Okay. So basically, when I moved to the county, I went to a tech school and I went there to do hair. My mom does hair, so that's why I wanted to do it. So basically, she was like, "Hair is not gonna make you no money. That's a side hustle. You need you need something that's gonna make you some money." So I'm like what? So I'm thinking I was gonna go in automotive, but she was like, "No, I should do graphics because she does graphics as well." So I'm like, they do printing as well. And she's like, all right, we'll do that. I'm like, Mom, when am I ever going to use this? And she's like, do graphics. You're not doing hair. I was mad, big mad. I did graphics, doing Photoshop and printing and cutting and doing everything. And I was so mad. My whole entire, high school career, I'm big mad. But like I said, I was hooping. So that was what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be in a WNBA. So I did the graphics thing just because it was easy. And then started a business doing graphics. So my parents told me every time you turn on that cutter, that computer, open up Photoshop, you thank us because you was the main one crying, you know what I'm saying, about going to school doing this. When am I ever going to use this? You use it every day, right? This is how I eat. So that's how
That
that happened. So I ended up buying a machine. Now I have like 5 machines, computers, the shop, everything. So it's like the whole shebang now. So shout out to
Yeah,
my
you're
parents.
now rapping cars too. We say raps by Chinkii.
Mhm.
All right. As far as being on the scene, could you name some of the top dogs right now that's on the scene? Not just in your club, but in other clubs, and what kind of cars they got? Because I'm trying to get an idea of, what's going on in the scene as well. Again, because I'm out the loop.
Mhm. So the top dogs in the scene. All right. So you already know I got to start with some of my guys.
Go
First
ahead. Of
line. So
course, it's only right.
we got Be More Scat. You know what I'm saying? We have Brit with the blue marrow that you met today.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, we have the SRT Jeep in my club, Ramad. Then I'll hop to some other ones. We have Trey on 30s. I see.
Trey on
Yeah,
30s.
we have Caddy Inc. Manny. I believe he's on
Yeah,
30s as well.
yeah. Manny Junior Hart is what? Orange, right?
Yeah, the Cadillac.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Okay,
and,
okay.
Lincoln Dion today. I seen him. I want to say they was 30s or they maybe 28s, but he had the lime green on his Lincoln, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Um, shoot, man, we got a lot. I seen a couple in finest. Trying to think hard. I don't want to miss nobody, and I don't want to make nobody feel bad. But we have
Yeah. I mean,
we
it's
have
initially.
a lot of heavy hitters here in Baltimore. A lot.
Yeah,
Nicole with her Camaro, that thing done from the trunk to the hood as well. Um, Shout out definitely to all the clubs. Rogue, they have a couple. I don't know the names, but I know Reds. But they have a couple as well. Uh, Davon, the Camaro on 30s. It's baby blue now with the gold. Um,
yeah.
I,
Davon used to be with
oh,
us.
somebody help me, Kalon.
Davon, he used to ride with us. What he had? He had
Yeah, the old
he
school,
had the
the
yeah, he
bubble.
had a bubble.
Yeah,
He had a bubble. I
the
think
red
then
one.
he put it on like sixes. Then who knows what he went? I think he went like eights or 30s or something crazy. And now, yeah, he got the
Yeah,
Camaro. So
he's
that's
working at
dope.
the
That's
old school
dope.
right now. He just shipped it off to Florida, so I can't wait to see that.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, do you have hobbies outside of cars?
No,
It's just cars.
my daughter.
You don't do
So
anything else outside of cars.
I mean, outside of cars, I mean, not really. I mean, I like to travel, but it mainly be for like car reasons. I mean, if it ain't a vacation, I'm doing like car shows out of state. That's like my hobby. I'll be in my group chat. So I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow. Who's coming? And then it'll be Kalan, Ramad, Jordan, Britt. They're like, me. And then we leave.
All
So,
right.
yeah, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
I think I do it all. Like between the car club, the business, Real Car Girls Matter. I enjoy doing like videos and stuff like that, but it's all everything is really damn near based around cars. Like every day is car stuff for me. If it's with my club or if it's with Real Car Girls Matter or if I'm wrapped in a car, it's literally always about a car. It's crazy. So literally, basically, same sex, it's a car, and that's basically about it. And my kid, that's my life.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. The Real Jules asked, what makes your club different from the rest?
Mods. There is not one car in my lineup that you could pick out that does not have mods. Like I said, we are tough on that. If you don't get mods, we will kindly enact. You'll be inactive. Like even our inactive members have mods. They probably just didn't get the mods for that year, but we definitely have mods and we definitely have like a structure and everything. Not saying that nobody else have structure, but people know when they come in, it, it's not like you can just come in because you're my friend. You can come in because I'm dating you. Like, nah, sweetheart, your boyfriend has to have mods. So that definitely sets us, because I mean, you heard it. People be like, oh, but they mad cool, or they don't have a car right now. But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we did that in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Because the numbers, but numbers really don't matter. It's definitely quantity over quality. I mean, quality over quantity. But at the same time, we
Yeah.
just been blessed to have people that just really share the same hobby and don't mind modding their car. If we say you need one more mod to be a full member, they'll go get that mod tonight. They'll show the receipt like, hey, it's coming. It ain't here yet, but here, this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and they're okay with that. Like even when I passed out our bylaws and guidelines and everything, like everybody pretty much just folded up and put it in their pocket. Like I'm like, if you got a problem, but you can go. No, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a dope feeling because we're all on the same page, like literally. So I think that's definitely what set us apart from everybody.
Cool. Mr. Random, what's good? We got another. E-Vapor said, my bro just asked me if she got a man. He lives in Annapolis. So I guess is Chinkii single or is she taken or can you even answer that?
Um, y'all about to get me in. All right.
No comment? We're gonna leave it as no comment.
Yeah.
We can leave it as no comment. We can leave it as no comment.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm definitely single, but I'm never lonely. Let's leave it at
okay. So I got a quick top 5 for you.
that.
All right. What's your favorite car?
Range Rover.
Nice. Favorite restaurant?
You said what?
Favorite restaurant?
I like Sakura.
Sakura, the hibachi spot?
Yeah.
Chinese spot?
They cook in front of you, the Japanese spot, and they cook in front of you, and
Yep.
they pop the food in your mouth. I'm with all the shits.
Got you. What keeps you going every day?
Cash App.
Cash App. So making that money. Okay.
Absolutely. I want that rap done. Ching. You know that little ching you make? That was a great download right there. Shout out to Square Cash App.
Facts. What's the biggest misconception people may have about you?
They think I'm mean.
Oh man. Why do you think that?
They just told me that I seem like I don't take no shit. But in a way, I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's not just me, it's all of them. I represent all of them. I represent anything with disturbance, real car girls matter, anything. So I have to keep it serious. When it's business. I'm a businesswoman.
I agree. I mean, especially as being a female, people may try to take advantage of females. when it comes down to business or whatever the case might be. So you definitely gotta, keep it thorough and keep it on
Right.
a straight and narrow face. Like, look, it's biz or whatever the case might be. It's not planned. Um, how do you want your legacy to be remembered?
And I just want y'all to remember that pink. That pink. Just remember, man, listen. If anything, y'all gonna remember this. Your build is not gonna happen in a day. Your build may not never be finished. But your build is your build. You're gonna do that thing the way you're supposed to do it and just do it right. Do it right so you want to do it again. But just stop thinking that the season starts in April, you gotta be done. You gotta have everything done. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You get little by little and you build your masterpiece. And
That's that.
that's something I definitely want you to remember. Even when I'm gone. Chinkii said, yo, it's never gonna be done. Right. It's not going to be done. Every year I'm adding something different because I'm not sure if that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So, but do it right. Don't go to these backyard people, you know what I'm saying, just because whatever. I get it. Like right now I'm starting to rap. So I appreciate everyone who's letting me demonstrate on their car and practice on their car because I need to practice. But at the same time, don't be going to homeboy for a goddamn tune up and going to somebody else for, you know what I'm saying, to cut your fenders to fit your 30s, go to somebody who actually done it before, who knows what they're doing, who has a reputable shop. And then, you turn around, they don't have no warranties or anything. So then you're just screwed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So do it right the first time. Do it at your pace, by your wallet. Don't be out here trying to keep up with the Joneses. Cause I'm not. Y'all don't see me in a 2020 SRT Hennessy package. You know what I'm saying? I kept it right where I needed to be. But of course, y'all know I don't like having nothing nobody else got. So y'all ain't gonna never find me in nothing y'all got. But anyway, but build it how you build it, how you can build it, and do it right. Remember that. That's the legacy I want to leave.
I like that. I like that. I think back. I guess with like I say with me, I didn't stay on one build long enough. Like and just build because I know people who had cars for 10 years, for 15 years, and they might switch it every. It might be complete in 5 years, and then they switch it out and start it all over again, and then it'd be complete another 5 years. So, and I know even people in my crew, get rims, we, might wrap it or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, Lambo doors, and then 3 years in, we did everything, and now we moving on to the next car. We possibly probably should have held on to it a little bit longer because, like you said, things evolved and the game changed. And when the game changed, it's a whole complete different mods that you can do to your car. We just was switching them out every 2 years, every 3 years. Oh,
Yeah.
we ain't doing old schools now. Now we doing new schools. And, my whole crew just went out Benz, Audi, Lexus,
Yeah.
Infinity. Like we ain't stay with just one solid build. And I think if we would have held on to our cars a little bit longer, we could have built that legacy masterpiece.
Yeah.
That legacy masterpiece, man. That would
And I think
be that staple point for us.
right. And I think the reason why I kept my old one for so long and kept, you know what I'm saying, messing with it was because my dad has a 85 Berlinetta that he bought in 85. And he still has
Mm,
it. Right now,
dope.
he's rebuilding it. He took it all apart. He's painting everything. B Woody has uh powder coated a lot of his pieces gold. He's doing the gold and white theme now. And he still has his card and he's still building on that card. So it's like, damn. So I think that's probably why I kept my first car. Mad I sold it, but I kept my first car. And it's just it takes time, man. It takes time. But this one I ain't letting go. See the old one, it was tripping. It was tripping. I had to start on
So we,
something a little newer.
right, right.
But this one ain't
So
going nowhere.
unfortunately, IG only limits us to 60 minutes. Sometimes they let us run over, but we don't want to chance it.
Right.
If you can leave me with these last 60 seconds, I had a couple more questions for you, but we're going to do that at another time. What's
Okay.
next for Chinkii? If you could sum that up for 60 seconds of what's next for you. And also leave out where people can check you guys out at.
Okay, so next, we're already planning our schedule for 2021. So definitely be looking out for the car shows. We probably gonna have a couple pop-up meets within that time. Also, look out for Real Car Girls Matter. We're still trying to add ladies to help us with these events because we're been throwing car shows as well. You can check us out at Disturbance Auto Fan. Real Car Girls Matter. My personal page is at I am Chinkii. Follow my president, Fat Man Foods. Follow Be More Scat, and follow Hemi Slims, my PRO, and also Prophet Q, my vice president. So
Cool.
definitely look out for the
Cool.
events. We keep them coming.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna try to pop out, whenever I can to support your movement. I love what you're doing. Again, you just picking up from where I feel like I left off at, me and my team. So that's why I love what you're doing. And guys, girls, go ahead and support her, man. If you need some vinyl or some wraps done on your car, go and support her. If you need some merch, go ahead and support her. If you're trying to join her club, hit her up as well. But till next time, guys, gotta end it, man. IG cuts us off. It's about to cut us off. Again, Chinkii, appreciate you for jumping on, and I'll check with you with the next time. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all.